definitely the more glamorous side of the job. Morning guys, well, another one. This is a bit of a small job. Thought I'd give you a little walk around what I've been doing. So this is a student accommodation. Basically, got really bad damp on these walls, exterior walls. Example of the bad damp on these walls here. So what they're doing is battening these walls out, insulating and plasterboarding. So what we have come across is skirting, trunking, the cables running in. We then have to disconnect the socket, put a spider box on, and then when they batten this out, we can then fit the socket back on. So anything on exterior walls, we've got to do this too. We've just had to disconnect the light and a switch. There's another socket there. And if the cables are short, we're having to use crimps just to extend the cables. There, another one there. I believe they did one of these flats as a trial last year and it's worked really well. We didn't do the electrical, but we're doing the electrical on these 4 flats now. So as you can see, for some reason they left the old sockets in. So we're just doing as they did upstairs, so we've just brought that one through. That one will be at a different height, but it's not that important. And then you've got, there was a convector heater there, so you had like a single socket, and that's the old off-peak, which they've done away with. And that's the radial there for the heater. And then this is a light switch, which does undercovered light in there. And then I've had to bring a socket forward, smash the tiles off, because this is all getting battened out. 2 boxes, spider boxes again, little link between in the safe zone for the fan. So I'm then have to bring forward, disconnect the fan because they're getting new fans, and then the old cooker switch. We're going to replace it with a new, smaller one. So I've fixed a box into the old box, 2 spider boxes. That will then get brought right out, and the new cooker faceplate on there, the socket, and then the cooker outlets down there. That heater's got to come off, that spur, that switch, that socket. I think this one's okay, but if that's an external wall, which I think it is. Yeah, that's an external wall, so they're going to have to come forward, and what they're doing is, as this wall's coming out 100mm, whatever, they're just going to move this wardrobe, so I'll have to disconnect this light in as well. They're just literally going to move the wardrobe over and refix it 100mm to the right. Socket, as you can see, the wall's full of damp. That's a pain in the arse. I've just done one of them and it takes ages to move all that forward. If you guys are wondering what a spider box is, it's essentially a standard metal box, 35mm. The back cut out, 2 holes drilled in it so it goes on the existing screws there, and then you can just build these up as far as you want. That's a double, that's a single. Really handy bits of kit, these. And here's the connectors, crimps that I'm using, the 3 crimps. The red ones sort of signify 1.5, they do go down to probably 0.75. Just put that in your kit, in your thing. Your crimper, your crimp it shut. And the blue ones signify 2.5. I think you can put a 1.5 to 2.5 in these ones. And the yellows are 6mm, 4 to 6mm. I'll just show you the fuse board while I'm here. They're nicely fixed in a wooden cupboard, which to me is horrible, because if you ever want to get this cupboard out, you've actually got to get the fuse board moved, which is crap. You've got off-peak, which used to do all the storage heaters, which I believe is actually doing nothing now. So I think they've all been disconnected. And then here we've got our circuits here. and they're all on RCBOs, which is nice, makes our job a bit easier. When you got the garage's van, because mine's in having the glow plugs done, and as you can see it's black. That's going to be a fun drive home. The yellow floor, the red staircase. But just bear this in mind, this is a multi-million-pound college that we're doing this for in Oxford, and they're actually making me bag up all the old stuff because they want to refit it. Look at that. They haven't got 50 quid for switches and sockets on this job. Tight as arseholes. One of my commenters in the last video got a bit confused about the kitchen that I was doing. I just want to film this page just so you can have a good read on this and this. Lovely, that is. I smashed all this off just to get to the box so it's nice and flat. Pulled these all nice and straight. These are going to be long enough, so I haven't got to crimp any of these, which is better in my eyes. That will then sit on like that. Superb. We always fit sleeve into the earths on this channel. Last box on, you just screw that through some 3.5s there. I had to extend this earth with a crimp, so just tape it over once you've done it. And then I'm going to have to make this safe with connectors. Take these up or away goes, because the builder wants to use the circuit. These are on. Circuit's now safe. I've left this disconnected. This literally goes to this box. Those 3 there, and then goes from there up to that fan. So they don't need that at the minute, so I can just leave that disconnected. Really too short. So what I've got is some singles, rather than trying to strip twin and earth. Get yourself some singles, sleeved, done, and I'll show you the end result. Just for reference, the flats will be getting a full test at the end, and all the relevant stickers will be put on the fuse board to indicate mixed wiring colours. It's going to look nice on a newly painted wall, isn't it? Right, I'm done for the day in here. Done the cooker, done the outlet down there. Remember to always clean up after yourself. Doesn't matter how dirty somewhere is. Still do it. If Mrs. Jones says she's going to do it, say no, I'm going to do it. So obviously I wasn't going to mention the football, but England are playing tonight, so I'm going to end this video here and we'll see you tomorrow. Yes, I've got to mention it. England won on penalties. It's history, so I want to put it in this video. So whenever I watch this video, I can remember England actually won on penalties. Let's get on with the day. So today we're at a new job. I'll just give you a little walk round and then we'll show you what we're doing. That's the extension, that's the existing house. New porch, new back extension, double storey. And if you haven't got yourself a scale rule, if you're working off a drawing, make sure you get yourself a scale rule. And there's just drilled 2 50mm holes there. Fuse board's going out there, that's not built yet. It's good to be back with Andy. This is the next project. Just drilled a row of holes through here, just going to get the ring main through. Wait for a wall to be built here, for a socket, utility, kitchen. When you're drilling your holes, there is a measurement that they give you in the regs book. I'll put a screenshot of that now for you. Drilling, we're using these Bosch, this is a 22mm Bosch spade bits. They got a little self drilling bit there and they pull it through. These are really good, so but this is Andy's one because I always break his drill bit. What we're doing at the minute is leaving legs. This is the house. This is the house that is still being lived in. So we're waiting for them to move out, but what we're going to do is leave our legs and then we can pump them through at a later stage. So we'll get, above here you've got 2 bedrooms, so we'll get the legs here, so you've got like a bed. So we'll get the legs left here for 2 sockets either side the bed. Just stuff like that for today, that's what we're doing. Throwing some lighting cables around now. We're waiting for walls to be built. So we're just leaving our loops and labelling everything up. And he's just in with a client at the minute. I'm not sure how long he's going to be, but he's probably fallen asleep now and then. Look at these little 50-metre rolls of 3-core. These are quite cute, if that's the right word, but yeah, these are quite nice. So we're just going to wire, all downstairs is wired now, and this new bit, we're just going to wire the upstairs ring now from below. Leave some coils to go up. Just to show you the job a little bit, that's getting a flat roof with some big window lights in the roof, and then a big shed. 2 bedrooms above here, master and a ensuite. And yeah, this wall comes down and that gets all opened out. Right guys, that's it. The day's done. It's 29 degrees. If you're not in the UK, we're having like a mega heat wave at the minute. So I'll show you a bit more of this job we started today. It was a bit vague today because we've been really busy, but we've just been slashing the cables in, getting them clipped over to the positions, etc. So I've just been to pick mine and Andy's new workwear up, so that's quite nice that we got this to wear now. So as always, I know I always say it, but if you found the video interesting, even if you didn't, please give it a thumbs up. You don't know how much that does help the videos to get them shared around, so give them a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one guys. Take care.